This has to be the worst place in Skyrim to run a mill. How am I supposed to do anything with all those bears running around?
Miss, what's making you so angry?
My business is falling apart, my apprentice never listens to me, and now there's talk of dragons. If I hadn't sunk every bit of gold I had into my mill, I would have picked up and left Iverstead long ago.
Yikes, you sound like you're having a problem. Speaking of, you mentioned a bear problem?
Are you kidding? Those damn things will drive me right out of business. Tell you what, bring me 10 of their pelts from anywhere in Skyrim. I'll gladly pay you for thinning out the herd.
Wow! Skyrim has a fetch quest. Anyway, you know, the classic MMO quests where they tell you, oh, give me two of these wolf tongues, or in this case, 10 bear butts. That trope has another name. You will not be hearing me say it. Anyway, welcome to Skyrim.
Now go give those stupid bears what's coming to them.
Oh, wow. Welcome back to Skyrim. I'm your host, Mr. Quasar Games. Let's continue on. You know, actually, I don't think I'm going to spend the night right now, because, you know, it really isn't nighttime. You wouldn't know from in here. It's always so nice. So, hello.
You don't look like a pilgrim. Why bother visiting Iverstead?
Is there anything you can tell me about High Hrothgar?
Klimek brings food supplies up to them once every few weeks, when the weather permits it. Other than that, they seem like a quiet lot. Don't really know too much about them.
Interesting.
What a boring conversation.
Well, I'm sorry that I couldn't be more entertaining, sir.
What do you want?
Pardon me, my lord.
I just,
Would you care to hear me play my lute?
want you to sit still. Okay, there. That's much better. Actually, I guess it is kind of late, but we're headed up to High Hrothgar anyway. So I need to remember, she wants bear pelts. Quiet little town.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Klimek?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Why are you looking at
Aren't the
me?
Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day. Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? About to make a delivery up there myself.
Oh, what type of deliveries do you make to High Hrothgar?
Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning.
And in return?
Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll.
I could do that for you.
Really? Well, that would be kind of you. Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done.
Alright, is there anything I should watch out for during the climb?
Well, there's the occasional wolf pack or stray, but that's all I've ever had to deal with. Shouldn't be a problem for the likes of you. Other than that, watch your footing. In these wintry conditions, the stairs can be treacherous.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Be careful up there.
Thanks. Lydia? Yeah, okay. I wonder... 7,000 steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... miscounted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23... What's this? Emblem 1. Before the birth of men, the dragons ruled all of Mundus. Their word was the voice, and they spoke only for true needs. For the voice could blot out the sky and flood the land. I'll have to keep an eye out for more of those. I lost count. Ah, whatever. Ah!
Yeah.
That was a bit of a shock. I didn't expect there to be spiders on the path. Stop biting me. Let me take all your stuff. I just extracted venom from your fangs. Isn't that called milking a spider? Yeah. I think you usually leave them alive to do that though, but you know. You're too cute. So are you. It's like a little goat family. So it kind of seems like I've got a long ways to get up to High Hrothgar. It might even rival the length of, you know, my trip to Iverstead. Anyway, there's a man here.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
I will.
Need something?
Did you hear the Greybeards called Dovahkiin?
I did. Strange days when the monks will do that. I wonder what it means.
I think I was called. Anyway, what are you doing?
I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way.
Do you visit the Greybeards?
They're not the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials, but not to make conversation.
Anyway, what does this one say? Emblem 2. Men were born and spread over the face of Mundus. The dragons presided over the crawling masses. Men were weak then and had no voice. More steps. I wonder if anybody's gone and actually counted all 7,000 steps out. I need to keep an eye out for these emblems. They should be pretty distinct though, so, you know, shouldn't be too much of a problem. Whoa! This is a nice wolf. Nice wolf. Nice wolf. No, missing the N. Missing the N. Let me take all those. Alright then. That was a bit of a shock, but we'll live. Anyway. As soon as I put away this bow. Directly into your throat. Yeah. I'm probably going to start having a little bit of an issue. Nah, not soon. I can still carry about 100 more. You still here? It's gonna take you a while to get up here, isn't it? Hi there. Are you following me? Huh. There's another of these things. Emblem 3. The fledgling spirits of men were strong in old times, unafraid to war with dragons in their voices. But the dragons only shouted them down and broke their hearts. Interesting, someone left a flower in a bowl. What emblem was that? That was emblem 3, right? Yeah, emblem 3. Wrong button. Let's get moving. Lydia, keep your eyes out for any signs of feral creatures that wish to attack us. It is your duty as my housecarl to... Where are you? Man, you really take your time. Is it getting chilly up here? It's snow. Of course it's chilly. It doesn't feel like we're that... It doesn't feel like we made it up all that high. I just got turned around, but Lydia's over there, so... I mean... Oh! Another traveler. Well, hello
Yeah?
there. Did you hear the Greybeards called Dovahkiin?
I was just outside Iverstead when it happened. It's an exciting moment. Nothing like this has happened in centuries.
Yeah. Who are you?
Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind.
Okay. What are you doing?
Walking the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years.
Ah.
All right, then.
Emblem 4. Kine called on Parthenax, who pitied man. Together they taught men to use the voice. Then dragon war raged, dragon against tongue. Parthenax. Who pitied man. Well, Parthenax obviously is not a man then, if, you know. Well, maybe he was a man. Nah, he wasn't a man. Parthenax. Yeah, I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. He might become important soon. You know, I might find a history book about it. About this. Whoever it is. More and more and more stairs. I sense something in the distance. That little shadow up there. I did not hit whoever it is. Whatever it is. It's a frost troll. How am I not hitting it? I will find out eventually. But in the meantime... There we go. I think he sees my arrows coming now. That wasn't very tough. I wonder if I can get up there and grab whatever's... Oh, well, he'll come down to me then. Must be rather slippery. Wonder how many travelers never get past this far. I mean, obviously that one guy managed to get by this guy a few times without killing this guy. Must be really, really sneaky. Another one of these things. Emblem 5. Man prevailed, shouting Alduin out of the world, proving for all that their voice too was strong, although their sacrifices were many-fold. Are we going... Yes, we're going down here. Hi, Lydia. Are you also reading these? Five. How many are there? I could probably figure out if I knew how many steps there were in between each one. I think, for some reason, yeah, there are the stairs. Do you hear animal? I think I heard a wild animal somewhere. 7? No, 6. Yeah. With roaring tongues, the Sky Children conquer, founding the first empire with sword and voice, whilst dragons withdrew from this world. Oh! Hey, this one's a bit off the path. I almost missed it. This one's 7. Emblem 7. The tongues at Red Mountain went away humbled. Jurgen Windcaller began his 7-year meditation to understand how strong voices could fail. Tongues at Red Mountain. Jurgen Windcaller.
Be careful.
Did I? Sorry? Are you reading that? Okay. I'm just looking for these things, because, you know, the first one we almost missed. Here's another one. Emblem 8. Jurgen Windcaller chose silence and returned. The 7 disputants could not shout him down. Jurgen the Calm built his home on the throat of the world. Throat of the world? Jurgen Windcaller, Parthenax. All these names I feel should be really important and I need to remember. Whoa. I can barely see anything. I'm afraid I'm going to miss one of these emblems. Oh. So the last one was 8. It should be 9. Emblem 9. For years all silent, the Greybeards spoke one name. The Tibur Septim, stripling then, was summoned to Hrothgar. They blessed and named him Dovahkiin. And I think there's going to be one up here. Yes. Emblem 10, the voices worship. Follow the inner path. Speak only in true need. Voice of the Sky? What was that? That seems like an active effect, because there was a glow. A voice of the sky. Animals will neither attack nor flee from you. Well, that's interesting. So bears and wolves, they won't attack me. Goats won't run away. Rabbits and all these things. I imagine I could still scare them away if I just started attacking them, though. Anyway, there's a chest. Is this the offering chest? It's empty. I think it might be. Let's take these supplies. Yep. Put them in. Alright, I'll be sure to return to Klimek. But for the moment, High Hrothgar. How big is this place? Wow. This place is really, really high up. I guess we'll go inside then. Hello? Oh, hi there. Excuse me? Hello?
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
Excuse me? I was actually talking to the guy behind you. I'll just talk through you then, I guess. You call me Dragonborn. What does that mean? Is one of these dragons my father or something?
First, let us see if you truly are Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Taste of my voice? What, is that like a euphemism for kissing or something like that? Oh, the voice. They call shouting the voice.
Your voice.
Shouting, right. Lydia, you should, excuse me?
What do you need?
Go
Strike us with the power.
What do you need?
way over there.
Anything else?
Okay,
Do not be
strike.
afraid. Your shout will not harm us.
Oh, well, that's good to hear.
Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
So I guess I really am this Dragonborn, so... what exactly does that mean?
We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you.
You mean I'm not the only Dragonborn?
You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
So, who are you? What is this place?
We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. You stand in High Hrothgar, on the slopes of Kinarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves.
I guess I'm here to answer your summons.
We are honored to welcome a dragonborn to High Hrothgar. We will do our best to teach you how to use your gift in fulfillment of your destiny.
What exactly is my destiny?
That is for you to discover. We can show you the way, but not your destination.
Kind of like a map, then. Because, you know, a map doesn't tell you where to go, unless it's my special map that has the arrows pointing on it. I'm ready to learn.
We are here to guide you in that pursuit.
That's not what I was trying to say.
You are not the...
Hang on. No. I was not trying to say that. I was trying to say I am ready to learn.
You have shown that you are dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro.
He just wrote on the ground using his voice. I guess I walk right up to it, like I did with that other word, back at Bleak Falls Barrow.
You are a new word like a monster. You truly do have the gift. But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock it through constant practice in order to use it in a shout.
So repeat Ro over and
Well,
over.
that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro. Now, let us see how quickly you can master your new thum.
What do you want me to do?
Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
So, okay.
Force go!
Wow. I think I knocked over your guys' stuff.
Well done. Again. Force go!
Yeah? I did good, right?
You learn quickly. Once more. Force go!
Woo! Nice.
Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn.
Well, thank you.
We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
Well, okay then. Which one's Master Bori? You are. Okay. Sorry about your, furniture. Are we going outside? You know what? This seems like a private thing. I guess I won't go and get Lydia. I just remember I told her to wait inside, so that's what she's doing. Look at all that wind.
We will now see how you learn a completely new shout. Master Bori will teach you wood, which means whirlwind. Wood. You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thum.
Wood.
Approach Master Bori and he will gift you a challenge of wood. Now we will see how quickly you can master a new shout.
Well, hang on. I think I need to go and, you know, activate that then. No, that's active effects. Powers. No shouts. Whirlwind sprint.
Master Hrothgar will demonstrate whirlwind sprint. Then it will be your turn.
Okay.
Master Bori. X. Wood.
That was fast.
Your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes.
Whoa! That was... Whoa!
Your quick mastery of a new thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself...
I really don't know how I do it. It just happens.
You were given this gift by the gods for a reason. It is up to you to determine how best to use it. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengraf. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
Jürgen Windcaller. I actually read his name on the way up here. Why are the dragons returning? Does it have something to do with me?
No doubt, the appearance of a Dragonborn of this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear.
Thank you. Wait, there's probably more you can tell me.
There is indeed much that we know that you do not. That does not mean that you are ready to understand it. Do not let your easy mastery of the voice tempt you into the arrogance of power. That has been the downfall of many Dragonborn before you.
So, why are the I guess we'll just... What does it mean to be Dragonborn?
Dragons have the inborn ability to learn and project their voice. Dragons also are able to absorb the power of their slain brethren. A few mortals are born with similar abilities. Whether a gift or a curse has been a matter of debate down through the centuries. What you have already learned in a few days took even the most gifted of us years to achieve.
Wow, really?
Some believe that Dragonborn are sent into the world by the gods at times of great need. We will speak more of that later, when you are ready.
Probably when I've received that horn. Why are the shouts in the dragon language?
Dragons have always been able to shout. Language is intrinsic to their very being.
Right, so the shouts
There is no
are
difference
them.
in the dragon tongue between debating and fighting. Shouting comes as naturally to a dragon as breathing or speaking. In mythic times, when mortal kind was in great need, The goddess Kinnereth granted us the ability to speak as dragons do. For most people, long years of training are required to learn even the simplest shout. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn it almost without effort.
I just walk up to a word. So, if, like, fighting and debate, does that mean that fights between dragons are really, you know, really flashy debates? There are only 4 of you.
5. Our leader, Parthenax, lives alone on the peak of the throat of the world.
I've heard that name.
Your voice can open the path.
Read it.
You will know you are ready to speak to him.
We'll worry about that later, but Parthenax, his name appeared on the thing, and I've already determined that he's not, you know, human, like man, or maybe he was an elf? I don't know. So, tell me about the Greybeards.
We study the way of the voice, according to the teachings of our founder, Jürgen Windcaller. Very few are permitted to study with us here at High Hrothgar. But in your case, Dragonborn, it is a privilege to guide you towards mastery of your voice.
Hang on. Why don't the others talk?
Their voices are too powerful for anyone not trained in the way to withstand. Even a whisper could kill you.
So you're the youngest then. What is the way of the voice?
Dragons have
That's not what I wanted to say.
But you have. Some believe that Dragonborn are sent into the world.
So what
by
is the way of the
gods
voice?
at time. The voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth at the dawn of time. She gave mortals the ability to speak as dragons do. Although this gift has often been misused, the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods. True mastery of the voice can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance.
Well, I don't follow your philosophy. Why help me learn the voice?
The Dragonborn is an exception to all the rules. The dragon blood itself is a gift of the gods.
So
If we accept one gift, how can we deny the other? As Dragonborn, you have received the ability to shout directly from Akatosh. We therefore seek to guide you on the proper use of your gift, which transcends the restrictions which bind other mortals.
So other mortals, they got their gift of the voice, you know, their ability to learn how to use the voice. They got it from Kinnereth, the god of the sky. Well, I got my gift basically from Akatosh, the dragon god of time, I think. Who was Jürgen Windcaller? I'm getting his horn, so might as well.
Dragons.
That's not what I'm trying to ask.
What you have already learned.
What is with this dialogue box?
Dragonborn are sent into the world by the gods.
Who was Jürgen Windcaller?
He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat.
The men at Red Mountain
finally
went
came
home
to
in
realize
shame.
that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jürgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born. Wind, guide you.
So, Parthenax, their leader, lives up there, like in a little hut or maybe exposed to the elements. This looks like a path up the mountain. If I can find a way, maybe through shout or through magic, to get through there, then I will be able to, then I will know I'm ready to meet him. I need to go get the horn of Jürgen Windcaller. And... So, the voice was... they've all the way of the voice, a set of guidelines created by Kinnereth, or no, not created by Kinnereth, created by Jurgen Windcar for, you know...
We heading out?
Yeah, follow me.
As you will, my Thane. I will protect you with my life.
Yeah, thanks. But I'm not like the Greybeards. As a Dragonborn, I got my gifts from an entirely different kind of person. The god Akatosh. So my rules are different than theirs, which is why they are not opposed to helping me out. And I need to go that way. And it looks like it's really close to Morthal. I can always go back to Everstead later, because, well, it's not like I'll be I'm in any rush to go and tell him that I'm done. I think that the Whiterun Stables will be a good place to go, because I saw that carriage. Maybe he can take me to Morthal. Actually, I should probably sell my stuff. Let's do that first. So, people weren't always able to use the voice, and then they were granted the ability to use the voice. That was a gift from Kinnereth. The gift from Akatosh, being the Dragonborn and all that. That had to have had a start too. So if I'm a Dragonborn, but and there have been Dragonborns before me,
There's a nip in the air.
then that means there had to have been a first Dragonborn. Huh. I'm gonna have to look out for information about that. I mean, it's not like that somebody's just going to walk up and tell me about the first Dragonborn, right? Hey, I want to sell you some stuff.
You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn.
Whoa, you're, interesting. You look scary. I don't trust you. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Your lies fall on deaf ears, deceiver. We know you are the false Dragonborn.
Oh boy.
You shall not stand in the way of the true Dragonborn's return. He comes soon, and we shall offer him your heart.
That's not...
When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him. Time to die.
Oh, this is not good. This is... I'm trying to... Come on, out of my way! Out of my way!
That's your best.
Yeah. Huh. Huh. They almost killed me. They almost... What was that? I'm gonna grab that and read it. You also have gold. And, well, I guess I'll help myself to what you're wearing. Now I'll just leave you in those bushes. And you had an accomplice. Let's go and... Yeah. You also had stuff. Let's see, what's in this note? No, wrong note. I don't need that note. What's this? Board the... get out of my way. Board the vessel to... board the vessel Northern Maiden, docked at Raven Rock. Take it to Windhelm, then begin your search. Kill the false Dragonborn known as Osiris before he reaches Solstheim. Return with word of your success, and Mirak shall be most pleased. Well, that's the old note. That's very, very interesting.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
Yeah,
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
are you not...
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Sure, I'll go... Yeah, I'll go inside the shop to sell my stuff.
Welcome to War Maidens. We've got small weapons as well as big. Maces, daggers, that sort of thing.
Yeah, what have you got for sale?
The finest weapons and armor.
Alright, first off, what kind of weapon do you have on you? Sanctified? No. Training. You've got nothing that I'm interested in selling, in buying from you. I'm just gonna sell you all the stuff that I'm really not seeing myself using. Like this, and these. Wait. That's better than than what I'm using. This is heavy armor though, and I'm not planning on wearing that. This. I'll be keeping that. This. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing a use for this, but I'm probably going to keep some of these pelts around for just a bit.
Good doing business with you.
Lydia, can I take some of your stuff? Thanks.
I've got your back. I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Alright, you can I'm going to need this. You can hold on to that. I'm going to take, this, and this, and this, and this. And this. Alright. I'm going to take this, and this. And you can hold on to that for now. Let's take this, and 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 this. Alright.
Let's get going then.
Yeah.
Most of our weapons were crafted by Adrienne Avenici. My woman's an artist, is what she is.
Ah, you're married to her. What have you got for sale again?
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
I'm going to, sell you some more stuff, actually. How about this iron weapon, and these iron weapons, and this longbow, and this dagger, and this greatsword, and this steel sword, and this steel war axe. Alright, and we also have this banded iron shield, and these cultist gloves, which I think I'll be using instead of my, whatever I'm wearing. Fur gauntlets. So I'm going to sell this, and 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 this. And apparently my speech has increased. Speaking of, I've leveled up. You get a health boost when you level up in the middle of combat, but I don't feel the need to use that. I'm going to improve my stamina. I think I'm going to keep this perk available to me actually right now. Might use it for something later. So, let's just move on.
I don't claim to be the best.
Yeah. I've heard it all before. Bellathor, I need to sell some stuff to you.
Be careful.
Okay.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second.
You are still creepy. What have you got for sale?
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Do you have anything interesting? No. Do you have anything interesting here? No. That ring might be interesting, though. Anyway, I have a Staff of Fury that I'm probably not going to be using. I'm not going to be using this, or this, or this, or this. I need to put those on. I'm not planning on using this or this either. I'm not going to be using this, one of these scrolls. I'm more likely to use the Blizzard scroll than the Hysteria scroll. Take this off my hands, and yeah, I'll hold on to the rest of these.
Do come back.
So, I have something to do. You see, I can go and get the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller. That's what was actually planning to do. But someone was calling me the false Dragonborn, and that a true Dragonborn is someone, I think that's what they said, would come named Lord Marok. So it seems like I have a choice right now. I can either take care of the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. I can go and grab that. Or I can figure out what's going on over at Solstein. Well, Morthal is really close to where I need to go. Close to where I need to go in order to get the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. The Windhelm is where I can probably catch that boat that set sail from Raven Rock. So either way, I'm going to be taking this carriage. But I've got a choice. Where do I want to go? But I'm going to have to make that decision next episode. If you like this episode, I would really appreciate a like, a subscribe, comment, whatever it is that you give me. I'm sure will help me out. In addition, I am planning on having this setting up these episodes on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday basis. You should have noticed you might have noticed by now with what I put in the description for each video below. But anyway, yeah. Next time, we'll make that decision. Bye-bye.